The second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. They got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the 76ers, 2.5 games back.
Well, right now for the 76ers, this season has been solid, but they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectation, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Embiid is out there with Trendon Watford, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Duran in at the 5. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. You know, Stanley, you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses. What impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Embiid, the 17-footer goes down.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Here's Cunningham. Harris outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You know, Harris blossomed into a stretch big, putting tons of work into his three-point stroke.
Maxey against Cunningham. Embiid the screen. 6 to shoot. Gets to the corner and buries it.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Maxey. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. The shot by Watford, no good. Cunningham looking it over. On the way, Harris. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay for that.
Pass to Maxey. Fires for 3. Detroit with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Here's Watford after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Edgecombe. 76ers moving the ball around. From downtown, Thompson with the rebound. Pistons leading by 5. Harris, right side. Thompson outside. Duran with the screen on Oubre. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Robinson. Embiid with a screen on Cunningham. Maxey, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. PJ Edgecombe picks one up.
This is Harris putting his physicality to good use, making sure he gets some contact inside and draws the whistle.
Shooting two.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Check out the league scoring leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Maxey.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. Oubre outside. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
The 76ers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Back to Maxey. Trying to end the drought, and the layup is good.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
To Duran. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cunningham's got 5 now.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Maxey. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Thompson kicks to Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Over Maxey. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The 76ers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Embiid inside. Duran's on him.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Maxey against Cunningham. good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And here's Maxey outside, and Embiid is right there. He's got 6.
Talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham against Maxey. Robinson on the wing. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Clock is at 3. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. The Pistons rebound. Duran finds Harris. Drains the three-pointer. Harris has got 12 in the game.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Here comes the Pistons headquarters. Show them some love, man.
Sixers will go for a different look here. Jabari Walker's checked in for Trendon Watford. Edwards comes in for Oubre. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. The 76ers trail by 15. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
Here's Robinson. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. Back to Cunningham. It's stolen by McCain. Here's Walker. That's tipped.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
Cunningham's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. It's stolen by Duran. Harris passes to Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 11 points for Cade Cunningham.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, and they were able to handle the 76ers.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a win is a win. But you know they want to play a lot better this time around.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Pistons. To Embiid. It's stolen by Duran. Pass to Robinson. And here's Cunningham. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Karis LeVert comes in for Robinson. And the 76ers also making a change. Bonus checked in. Harris finds Cunningham. For McCain, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cunningham's got 13 points.
those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back over to you, Kevin.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Edwards can't hit.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And here's Harris from the arc, and it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 19. It's McCain on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Now McCain. Scoreless thus far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers from Cade Cunningham. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. And he knocks down the first one. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Jones comes in for Tobias Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Sasser. Inside. And the basket by Jones. And the Pistons lead by 19.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McCain up top. LeVert defending. A nice shot by McCain.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
LeVert with it. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. And Jones has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Pistons lead by 17. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
LeVert out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Howland. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. From deep, Maxey. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's stolen by Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. McCain finds Edwards. Here's Grimes. And the 3 off target. Detroit leading by 17. And here's LeVert. Still without a basket. Down low. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Left side, Maxey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Pass to Sasser. Stewart with the screen on Maxey. Second chance shot. Stewart misses. The 76ers trail by 17 to the inside. It's stolen. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
It's picked off. Pass to LeVert. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. Much more movement on every possession, modern playstyle places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. For Detroit, Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Duncan Robinson comes in for Green, and it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. The 76ers also with a sub. Jabari Walker's checked in for Edwards.
Shooting two.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
LeVert hits both of them. The 76ers trail by 19. Out to the right wing. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Duncan Robinson.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Pistons leading by 19. Thompson outside. To the paint. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Bona. Back to McCain. From past the arc. A shot off that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham for 3. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Robinson against McCain. Drives to the hoop. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Maxey outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Probably the last guy you want to a foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
Tyrese Maxey, 3 shots.
That free throw, no good. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Detroit making a switch. Duran's checked in, and he sinks the second.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
Nails the third. Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
For Detroit, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
What's up?
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
Maxey against Cunningham. Bounce pass Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Duran. And there's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greggy lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Count it, good. And that's 15 points for Cade Cunningham.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Maxey finds Grimes. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Jared McCain. Here's Grimes. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Boston. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Grimes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
76ers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Took him no time at all on that one. Maxey's got 8.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Duran. Out to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
Well,
foul.
Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. Second free throw, no good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Cunningham. The rebound by Watford. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against Boston. Oubre passes to Watford. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Duran slams it in.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duran. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guy.
Edgecombe with it, covered by Cunningham. Pass to Embiid. Here's the three. It's good from long range. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 19 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. 76ers moving the ball around. Edgecombe, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Now, here's Duran. Covered by Watford. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Over Edgecombe. Cunningham's shot is off. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Watford finds Grimes to the middle. Embiid inside, defended by Duran. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Cunningham. There's a screen by Robinson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. 1 shot.
And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Cunningham passes to Harris.
2 minutes.
And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
And Harris drops them both. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Oubre sets the screen for Edgecombe. Oubre outside. Embiid dishes to Oubre. And the jam by Oubre.
a powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Thompson. Pass to Harris. Thompson outside. And here's Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. And Duran slams it in.
Well, positioning and size win Duran the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid with the screen on Cunningham. Edgecombe, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Down low. And Duran slams it in.
A physical play by Duran at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Now Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Inside, Embiid. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Cunningham passes to Duran. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And you know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
And converting free throws at a high rate, that's what you want to see as a coach.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Detroit Pistons. So, fellas, what other types of lopsided contests does this remind you of?
May 19th is like me versus Kenny in a dunk contest.
Or May 20th, Shaq versus me in a foul shooting contest.
Or either of you versus me in a staying on topic contest?
Oh, good one, Ernie.
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing out.
Excellent first half, scoring the ball, doing it efficiently. Dare I say, like one Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, of course, you shot a high percentage, Jack. All you did was just catch the ball and dunk it. Maybe a 3-foot jump hook. Maybe. No, you did a lot of other things. Okay, I'll let it go.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Pistons shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Watford out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Maxey, no good. Now the Pistons with it. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Out to Harris. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got 17.
Man, I'll tell you what. Everything Harris does tonight offensively has been working. He's piling up the points.
Watford passes to Embiid. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Miami, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Oubre with the steal. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Watford. Here's Embiid, defended by Duran. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight, 8 feet away. The rebound by Watford. Cunningham against Oubre. Edgecombe with the screen for Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. He's got 16. Embiid the screen. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin, back to you.
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Cunningham. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Oubre passes to Watford. Thompson against Maxey. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Harris, right side. Now, here's Cunningham. 22 points for him. Knocks it loose. Edgecombe with the steal. In the corner, it's Watford. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Pass to Robinson. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
It had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball player.
Watford passes to Embiid. Shoots over Duran. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Harris with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside for Robinson. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, this is what Robinson is out here to do. I like how aggressive he is shooting it from outside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And just miss after miss right now. Harris outside. Robinson for three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oubre passes to Watford. Thompson with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Count that one. Harris has got 21 in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Embiid, and it's blocked.
This is the type of defender Duren is capable of being. Terrific activity and positioning, coming up with the rejection.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And he can't get the first one. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. LeVert's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And the 76ers also making a change. Grimes is checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Stewart with a screen on Oubre. And Thompson kicks to LeVert. Detroit, no good that time either. Philadelphia has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
At the line for the Sixers.
Take a break. Take a break.
Trended.
2 shots.
Watford, 2 shots.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded by Grimes. Now LeVert. A 3-ball. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Oubre inside. He's covered by Sasser. He gets it in there. Oubre has got his second basket.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
LeVert with it. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Pass to Stewart. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Embiid.
And that's all about strength for Stewart. For him to be able to get the ball in the hoop while absorbing the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Pistons making a change here. Quinman's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Jabari Walker's checked in for Trendon Watford. Edwards comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Free throw good, Stewart.
A 2020 first-round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. He is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Holland. High post Stewart. Embiid's there. Stewart finds Sasser. Lays it up off the glass. Sasser's got his first points of the game.
Nice pass by Stewart. One of those guys who will do anything to win.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Sasser. Stolen by LeVert. To the paint. It's deflected. Back to Sasser. There's a screen. Five on the clock. Pass to Stewart. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Stewart's got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the inside. And finished off by Walker.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Pass to LeVert. And here's Stewart. Takes the three. They get it again.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McCain. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
LeVert the pass to Stewart. Now Sasser. Back to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get distance.
The 76ers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to McCain. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Grimes finds Walker. Rebounded by Clinton. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Stewart shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Stewart is a physical player, one who welcomes the contact on the way up.
For Detroit, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stewart.
In a lot of ways, Isaiah Stewart reminds me of a player from an older era. He's got a more physical and fundamental game that he plays. Is a big who plays like a big.
Paul Reed's checked in for the Pistons. The 76ers also with a sub. Bonus checked in. And so Stewart nails both of them. Here's McCain. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Kobe Jones.
29 seconds left to play here in the third. Now McCain. Outside Edwards. Walker is screen on LeVert. Clock at 4. Here's Grimes. The 76ers with another miss. And so is Detroit, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Holland. Marcus Sasser is out there with LeVert. Then it's Jones. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And that one drops.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Pass to Stewart. LeVert kicks to Jones. Now Sasser, and stolen by Maxey. The kick out to Walker. Misses the 3. Walker's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. LeVert finds Sasser. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Edwards, he's checked in for Jabari Walker. He hits both from the stripe. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Pass to Stewart. Now Sasser. He's covered by Maxey. And the foul on Marcus Sasser. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The 76ers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. LeVert against McCain. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Stewart a screen. Here's Sasser. He's covered by Maxey. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Here's Holland. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, you look at the score in this game, it's not reflective of the night he's had. He's struggled.
Pass to Bona. Outside, Maxey. The tray. Drills the 3-pointer. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
It's LeVert on the wing. McCain defending.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Basket good.
Oh, what a sweet shot by Maxey. Not putting too much behind it.
And here's Jones. Stewart passes to LeVert. And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That's his first foul. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
A 3-pointer's right on target. Maxey's got 13 points in the second half. Outside, Green. Here's Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Detroit, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Embiid. Chalk up 2 there. Embiid's got 20 points.
Well, no question. Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
Jenkins is checked in for Green. The 76ers also with a sub. Jabari Walker's checked in for Edwards. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by Philadelphia?
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Up top, Embiid, guarded by Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Maxey outside. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Sasser. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers are gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Grimes finds Maxey. From deep. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. LeVert with it. Pass to Stewart. Here's Sasser. He's covered by Maxey. Goes up at the stripe. That one doesn't go. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Walker with his screen for Maxey. It's good from the top of the key. Maxey's got 23 points.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
Here's Sasser. Over Maxey. Sasser can't hit.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now LeVert. Money from the wing.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Embiid wide open. The 76ers another three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
LeVert against McCain. The shot from the low post is good.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Time now to present our player of the game, Tobias Harris.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Oubre against Jones. Oubre passes to Watford. Pass to Edgecombe. 4 on the clock. Embiid with the screen on LeVert. Edgecombe, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Stewart, covered by Oubre. LeVert with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Oh, LeVert in position. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. To the middle. Oubre outside. Hits it from three-point range.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Stewart. Dan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Stewart with the screen on Oubre. Here's Stewart. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Stewart with the screen on Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Tyrese Maxey, first personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Sixers, Edgecombe. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
He's perfect from the line this time. Pistons leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tobias Harris.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Hart.